Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Aisamuddin bin Ali. My group members is Muhammad SYAHRIZAL bin Ali, Muhammad AMMAR FIRDAUS bin ABDULLAH, NOURISH binti Muhammad ASMARA, NORKAMILIA binti KAMARUDDIN, and FARZANA binti MARZUKI. We will be presenting about Celcom company. Celcom, a member of the Axiata group of companies, has been the first mobile operator in Malaysia since 1988. Celcom has the best 2G, 3G and 4G in Malaysia. Celcom features is come with the best mobile prepaid plan in Malaysia for 2021. With a blazing speed that 2 times faster and boosting unlimited calls and internet, the Celcom expects prepaid pack is truly the best value for money at only 10 ringgit Malaysia. The Celcom company target teens, adolescent and adult customers. Celcom company is targeting teenagers since they are more likely to purchase advanced technologies in order to show off and compare with their classmates. Adults too require it in order to communicate with their employers and employees. Going into the market to help economies grow is to encourage additional investment and other business. Furthermore, throughout the discovery period, Celcom grew stronger and increased sales, and a large number of Malaysians choose Celcom products and services.
My name is FARZANA binti MARZUKI. I will present about characteristics of consumer motivation. Consumer motivation is a psychological state that motivates people to seek out and purchase products or services that satisfy both conscious and unconscious needs or desires. There are many characteristics of consumer motivations. One of them is personality traits. The 5-factor model is the most extensively utilized system of attributes. It can be remembered with the acronym OCEAN, which are openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. For example, customer will use Celcom AirCash, a mobile bill payment service, to transfer money and top up mobile airtime reload. This also allows users to do mobile financial transactions such as utility bill payments, Celcom postpaid payments, and other financial transactions without leaving their homes, since the government encourages people to stay at home to slow the pandemic. Next, consumer purchasing motives are innumerable. To put it another way, consumers will top up their credit to stay active. There are 2 plans to pick from, weekly or monthly. As a result, when people purchase mobile data plans, they expect to get more than just internet access, such as free Wi-Fi, unlimited YouTube, unlimited calls, and so on. Aside from that, consumer purchasing motives vary in importance. The motivation can be linked to 5 wants according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is psychological, safety, social, esteem, and self-actualization needs. Since everything is now online, many parents are switching their postpaid mobile data contracts to broadband so that their children may utilize it to complete online learning at home. As we know, although the broadband package is relatively expensive, it meets the requirements set forth by Celcom, such as ultra-wide 4G LTE coverage, low latency for streaming and gaming without lag. So, this concludes the sessions on love and family.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NORKAMILIA binti KAMARUDDIN, B0619100175. Besides, buying motives differ from person to person. Buying motives do not have to do the same for everyone. The basis of buying motive differs from person to person and from time to time. Celcom has supplied several internet data plans for all groups in Malaysia during this time for the COVID-19 pandemic. They understand because in order to work, study, and so on, everyone requires an internet subscription. As a result, each community can select the strategy that best suits its preferences and resources. Moreover, the degree of buying motive varies. Even when purchasing for the same reason, the intensity of buying motive varies greatly from person to person. Celcom, on the other hand, offers a data and call plan that can be used for a year. As a result, customers do not need to be concerned or purchase data on a monthly basis. This year's data plan may make things easier for us. especially in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Finally, the purchasing motive act in tandem. When a person decides to buy something, it is rarely the consequence of a single purchasing motive. They work together to force him to make a decision. In Malaysia, for example, there are numerous Celcom plans. Celcom, on the other hand, offers a choice of data plans that are helpful to everyone, and are available at low prices. In line with the COVID-19 pandemic, that swept the globe, including Malaysia. As a result, customers can make decisions to buy any plan based on their own abilities and preferences. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NOURISH binti Muhammad ASMARA and my matrix number is B0619102668. The next part is motivation process. Consumers' motivation process can be defined as the driving force within the individual that impels them to act. In these cases, during COVID-19, everything will go online, whether employees as well as students in schools or universities. In the first process of the motivation process is unfulfilled needs, wants and desire related to our selected brand. Consumers will cut through in this motivation against Celcom. Not everyone had their own internet facilities, so when this situation happened, of course they need to at least the basic plan of Celcom internet. Besides of that, during COVID-19 also swallowing to some extent affects a person or a family due to job loss. This condition led consumers in tension process. After tension process occurred, this will drive consumers to many kind of behavior, like personality, perception, learning, and attitudes. I believe that consumers will grab this chance. Either they still not had any online internet plan, or maybe they want to change their internet plan, like from mobile to Celcom. As in the last process of consumer motivation, by choosing Celcom telco, consumers believe that they have done in their last step, which is goal or need fulfillment. Indirectly, they have done intention reduction. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So before we are going to proceed any further, let me introduce myself first. My name is MUHAMAD SYAHRIZAL bin Ali. So the topic given to me that I'm going to elaborate this time is about the factor that influence consumer motive of changing their mobile data plan from prepaid to postpaid by Celcom during pandemic COVID-19. There are four factors that influence consumer motive, which is social factor, personal factor, cultural factor, and psychological factor. For the first one is social factor. Because of they need to avoid any physical contact and practice social distancing, they need to work from home and have enough mobile data plan to do so. And then for the second one is personal factor. Because of many Malaysians lost their job, they need to spend money wisely and keep in their budget. And for the third one, during pandemic COVID-19, people also want to get their entertainment. Because of that, they're using the application which is called as Netflix. By using Netflix, they can get extra benefit after subscribing Celcom prepaid plan. And then for the last one is psychological factor. As a parents, they need to prioritize their kids, especially their education. Because of that, they need to stay at home and make sure their kids get always attending their online class session. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is FIRDAUS and I would like to talk about the summary of our report. In conclusion, company Axiata, Celcom Axiata Berhad able to motivate consumer by use their product and service. The factor that available in their product and service can help consumer to manage their daily activity since COVID-19 occurs. The pandemic created an environment when people around the world spend more time at home and spend more time surfing the internet compared go outside to do their activity at the outside house. So the summary of characteristic of consumer behavior involve the purpose, the individual goal based on consumer behavior to motivate consumer behavior. There are multiple characteristics of consumer motivation, which is personality traits, innumerable, purchase motive acts. Those characteristics of consumer can be seen that consumer want to purchase the product that can satisfy them. Our second summary, the motivation process is about the force that impact individual to act. During COVID-19, our community will spend more time surfing the internet. There are many things people can do when they surfing the internet. For example, they can buy or pay the bill or do their personal things by surfing the internet. So by doing that, they need to subscribe the mobile data, and other than that, government also give the subsidy to support our community. For the third summary, the factor that influencing consumer motive was caused from the internal and external factors that cause frustration to individual. It can be seen when the social factors, which is people cannot and prohibited to have any physical contact and advised to work from home using online platform. That's why the example can be used to describe the external factors. So that's all for my video and my conclusion of our report. Thank you.